Hey, welcome back, guys. It is Pharaoh. Today we're going to be starting with the Lily and Messiah server, and then we'll be hitting some a reroll later. And I might do rerolls even um, further into like the weekend. And next week I might hit some rerolls for my wife's account, and maybe get her a Lily account or something like that. Get something up and running there. Um, Yeah, the only way that I end up switching over to play on server 6 of Global is if I get a Lily, um, and then I'll just, well, maybe if I got a Shadow Sign, I'd consider picking that account up and playing that as like my new Global account. Um, but yeah, yeah, we'll see. We will see. So. Pop right up in here. We have some summons here, I think. Yeah, 46 summons, so we could actually just outright get Kloss today, or Zyada. I'm hoping to get a Kloss or a Zyada in here, and then go for the other one in the targeted summon. I think they're the two best SSRs in the game, Kloss and Zyada. Freya, I think, is great, of course. You can get her, though. Everyone can get her when they start a new account. Like Rosa's great. There's other great ones in here, depending on how you want to play. But for general PvE usage, Zyada, Kloss get used almost everywhere, and then they can transfer over well into PvP as well. So we'll be hitting some of those later, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, let's make sure we're using up our stamina on something, and then we can probably hop over to the reroll. Or we'll do this and then do the summons and then hop over to the reroll. So it wants to collect this so we can do Terramaton, Nightmare 1. We could do Fabian Nightmare, and then Empowering is pretty simple. Winning an investigation 10 times also quite easy. The one that takes the longest, I think, would be the Nightmare 1 Terramaton, so that's what I would do if I was just going to throw it up on auto. So could end up doing that. We'll see. In here we've got not a whole lot going on in here, really. But yeah, just alright. Those just happen over time. The Hyperlink Charter. Defeat Doki Doki Nightmare 1 or higher 10 times. I'm not sure if I've defeated Nightmare 1 at all yet. I'm kind of building a team over there with that. Deploy Leanne to defeat Nightmare 1. She's not on the team currently, but once I get some better modules, I can pretty easily throw her in. Put an Epic Shell on her, that's quite easy. And then 45 will happen on its own. Defeat Hard Whitney one time. I need to do this one now. We need to get Whitney done here. So. Yeah, it's more summons that way too anyway. Okay, we can run Didding, Messiah, Lily, Freya. We could also just pull out Didding and run, or pull out Messiah maybe. That leaves us only single target damage, but this might be the safer way to get through. You guys saw the shell guide I did yesterday, like beginner shell guide. I pretty much talked about this. Just throw in. I'm assuming some people are going to have Lily because they rerolled 4. If you don't have Lily, you can use Freya, Lingluo, Didding, and then +1. It could be Gray, it could be Kachi, like it could be Valerian. Like you could either bring a Gray to just help Didding do more damage, or just another support. I would probably just bring another support because it is kind of difficult to get through Whitney. I really hate having to deal with her. I don't know what's up with my Freya. She seems to want to die constantly. I know it's a red, a red affinity dungeon, but I must have horrible modules on her. She just cannot take any hits. But yeah. Hopefully we can just get through here. and then get through Nightmare, and then get into Nico Nana, and then I can build a more dedicated team for that. It could even be this team. This team, I could literally keep this exact team and just run this in Nico Nana. Obviously, Freya would need to have better modules. She's got to be... I probably need to put more health on her and just sack a little bit of the speed. As long as she's faster than Ditting, I think it's fine either way. But yeah, obviously you don't want her to die constantly. Of course, a super free-to-play team for Nico Nana would be like Kachi the Guard, Vice, Ditting, Ling Luo, or something like that. Like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why people wouldn't just go for Freya, though. But yeah, Freya probably doesn't work in Inferno. So there is that. But, yeah. How much does this reduce the speed by? Each stack reduces speed by 3%. And I have 10 stacks, so they are getting a 30% speed reduction right now, which is pretty unfortunate. Let's just go for the Whitney. Try to finish this up. Lovely. Alright, we can probably hop into some summons here then. Just set some random autoplay stuff up. So 47 there. This will give me another one here. Okay, defeat Whitney hard. It will just, yeah, we'll just set the auto battles up for that, so I don't have to do too much with that, and then we can kind of just hop out of here. Yep. Okay, and then I don't know if there was anywhere else we could quickly finish up and try to get some more summons. Defeat Doki Doki. I don't think I can do that one yet. I don't have the team built that I want to use. Reconfigure Shell. Yeah, that's, that one is. And then, yeah, so we can probably just use 300 crystals for summons here and just run through it that way. Maybe we'll get lucky and get one in here. Oh, not quite. Alright. Well, let's hop into it, get these summons done, and then we can get over to the reroll. Okay, 48 I've got. I'm willing to do 50, and then we can... We've got the 73 there. Wondering if I can pull any more out of any shops, if I've got anything available. I feel like I should save for the evolution lattices right now and not get the summons. The arena shop, we're good there. And then that's modules, so yeah, we'll just summon what we got here. I guess we have 6 of these that are free too. It'd be wonderful if you could roll them up in a ×10 and you didn't have to do all these singularly, but whatever. Okay. Hooray. I'm not sure if I'm missing any SRs in this account other than Sonya at this point. It's been very painful without her. Very, very painful playing this game without just like the normal green Sonya. She's an outstanding healer. And of course it takes 7 days to get Ling Luo, so... yeah, if you don't get her, you're a little bit stuck on healing, so... yeah, we can just start ripping these then. Okay. Marvel. Okay, more dupes. Okay, is Viper new? Was I missing Viper too? Wow, I was missing Viper and Sonya, okay. That's definitely a good pickup then. Because we don't have Hold in here. So, getting that, the buff strip for at least Aurora. It's not like he's going to work in Terramaton, but we can at least make that work in some areas of content and get some use out of that. So, we are at 27 now. So, we're in the soft pity, I think. So, we can hit this. Lovely. Okay, Shadow Sonya. and Shadow Sonya. That's basically what I want here. She is the goal, the dream. Messiah? Again. Okay. Maybe we'll hit a double. Okay. Alright, well, Messiah dupe is not the worst thing in the world. Obviously would have been better to get something new, because I've actually pulled 2 dupes now on this account. We have Borgny, Veronica Hoyan, Ling Luo we just got for free, obviously. Lian you get for free, and then we've got a Freya that has a prowess into her, because we got a dupe of her, and now we've got a dupe of Messiah, so seems a little early to get double dupes, but okay. At least Messiah. Freya's fine, like Freya's a good, Animus of course, but at least the Messiah dupes are, if I'm going to get a dupe, I'd rather get him of him, to boost his damage and usability later on in the game, so. Anyway, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and hop into Global 6 to do the reroll. Okay. Okay, and just to recap, we are looking for Lily and Shadow Sonya on the same account. If I could get that account on global here, I would just main that account for the global server and then main the Lily Messiah account for the Europe server. And I think that 2 accounts would be like, that's plenty. Like that's a ton of stuff to play then at that point anyway. So at least early on, when you get a little farther in, when you hit like level 40, 45, you end up getting to a spot where you can just go ahead and say, all right, well, I'll just sit here, farm Nico Nana or whatever for 5 levels, and so you can just hop on, run that, do your arena, do your little daily things, and hop back off. It gets pretty quick once you get past a lot of the hyperlink charter stuff and you aren't like actively trying to think about it anymore. But until then, when you're earlier on, you're trying to get a lot of things done, then the game needs a lot more of your attention. So I'm almost through that on the Europe server anyway. The moment I can break into Nico Nana and start farming that, I can pretty much just, I really don't have to worry about anything else. Like, I can just run Nico Nana, do the other dailies, and then just keep grinding that until I get mythical shells. And then at that point, when I get those upgraded and stuff, then a lot of other things would then open up, because I'd have to do that. Come on. There we go. I'd have to get, it would take a while just to get the mythical shells, and then you end up, after that, having to go back to get modules, do just other general things, like prowess, like GP outpost, you'll have to hit a little bit, you'll have to hit a little bit of investigation, and just do your other, like, Phantom Theater events, whatever else there. So. Okay, so we can hit him. Okay. Can't exactly say I missed the rerolling, but it is definitely worth it. Definitely worth rerolling for an account that you're getting at least to, either a Lily or a Shadow Sonya. I think I would just reroll until I got one of those personally. If I didn't have either, I'd keep it pushing for that. After playing without both of them and then starting a new account and playing with Lily, I do have Messiah, of course, but Lily is the much bigger piece there, making every team more solid, making every run faster, just stuff like that. Okay, that. What's the chance here? 25% chance to inflict stun isn't exactly huge. Oh, we can just do that. Okay, we can try hitting that. Maybe we can work this out where Gray just hits everything and kills everything. That'd be great. Okay, we got the stun on the middle boss, so even if we don't kill him here, he's not getting another turn anyway. Alright, cool. Lovely. Alright, there we are. Okay, skip that, and then this fight is certainly something.
What you want to do is save hundreds when Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance.
That's great, but can you ask your...
I might skip this, I might pick up a different music video. There's a lot of ads with this, this music video, but yeah, so I might switch that up. Those keep happening. Okay, turn meter, just go for him, I guess. Nice. Okay, doesn't kill anything. Not that he normally does, but I used to, the first couple of rerolls I did, I would use Dorothy to actually heal stuff, and then I really don't think you need that at this point, though. I think you can pretty much run through this stuff without healing. It should be a win every time. Okay, we're good there. And he has his little bit on the ground here. So he gets smashed up pretty quickly. If you guys are just tuning in, we pulled a dupe Messiah on my Lily Messiah account, so you have dupe Freya and now a dupe Messiah, so yeah. We'll see if we ever get anything new next time. We get our Leanne here. Get our crystals. And we can keep it pushing. Not so sure about getting this Phantom Cat here, because you don't actually get Phantom Cats from playing against Jacques, the first whatever it is, Grim Pursuit stage, so I don't know why we get him there, but yeah, we should be getting like a red comet instead. But you won't, LOL? Yeah. Hey, bro. Welcome back. We're punishing ourselves with some rerolls today, so... Well, just this one, but... Yeah, I just can't live without the the disappointment of what I'm going to have happen here, so... Okay, we got 2 modules here, once again. Alright. Why rerolling again? So I'm rerolling on the Global 6 server because the Europe server is cool, except for nobody plays on it, so it's impossible to get into different unions. Like there's literally there's like a third or a fourth of the people playing on Europe that they're on Global. So Global, there's so many more players, so many more active people that yeah, it's just a little more lively on Global. And I really like to have the ability to like play with more people, really. Yeah, the Europe server is just, there's not enough people. Because we can just look right here. We're in 208. There is so there is what 17 channels then in here. On Europe server right now, there's like 6. So like a third of the chats we have on Global. So yeah, I could just keep playing the server 1 Global account I have. I probably should. And just run that up, and then I have a bunch of rerolling I could do for my wife's account, but she seems happy with the one she's got at the moment. But I could do like a lot. I think like, I don't know, I have to back off here or he won't move. I could do at least 6 global servers for my wife's accounts, because I think I did, like, re-rolled the first 2 global servers for her 2 email accounts that she's got, and then she kept global 2 or something on one of them. And then I did 3 and 4 on that same email that she kept the account for, and then so she's got 5, 6 there, and then 3 through 6 on her other email too. So yeah, I could let her play on the Shadow Sonya Asia server account that I got here, but I don't think, it's not like she knows any Asian languages, so I don't know that she'd really enjoy to play over there. And there are people that speak English, but I'm not sure how many. And the reset is weird too, for our time zone being here in America. Alright, the Vice fight takes too long. Vice just keeps living for some reason. Maxing Kloss S1 after S3. Interesting strategy. Should be just about through here now. Which way are we going here? Okay. Was that the only reason, or dupes and something like that may have been involved in this decision? No. I don't mind the dupes on the server, the whatever, the Europe 1 server with the Lily Messiah account. Like, that's it's fine. I went under rates on enough stuff that, like, getting 2 dupes is not the biggest deal in the world. So I think I think even, like, let's say I don't get those 2, but then all the SRs that I get I have to go to full pity for, I think I would still have done less summons now than if I had to go full pity for all the other SSRs that I have, so. The dupe thing is not the end of the world to me. Yeah. I mean, I'm only level 35 on that account too, so I've got still probably 100, 200 free summons. Probably 200 free summons left just sitting there waiting for me to get over time, so I'll get those and probably save up the crystals. I think I'm going to stop refreshing for the most part. Like, maybe do the 1 discounted one a day, because the first one is 60 crystals. Maybe just do, like, 1, and then and save up and see about LD banners that are coming in the future. Okay, wow. Very first SR we get here is Sonya, of course, so... That makes sense, too. The only one I don't have on Europe, I think. Okay, just back out of this fight. Okay. And then I'm hoping the promo codes still work. If the promo codes don't work anymore, probably not going to reroll again. We will see, though. We will see. It looks like the summoning promo codes are still working. So that's good. Okay, I saw somewhere that some of these codes weren't working, but it seems like they are so far, so... That might have been some nonsense. Okay. Well, we're over halfway through the codes, so...
July 4th weekend is here, and so are the Doorbuster deals.
That's good, at least.
Stars and Stripes sale. Now through Monday, shop incredible doorbusters for every room, starting at just $3.99. Plus, for a limited time, you can save up to $1,000 store-wide. And buy now, pay over time, with 0% interest until 2030 when you buy in-store. Shop more Stars and Stripes weekend deals in-store and online now through Monday. Only at Ashley.
They should rotate an RGB banner per week to avoid us having to summon in permanent and get dupes, yeah. Yeah. One part of me is kind of like, okay that they're not throwing banners like that at us yet, but I would say probably in, well, because tomorrow, tomorrow's the 5th, for me at least. I don't know if for some of you guys it might be the 6th here pretty shortly because of time zones. But for us in America, it's going to be the 5th tomorrow. So it'll be 1 month for us here. So for me, I'm not too upset that they aren't doing any banners yet, but yeah, they will definitely have to start rotating them. Because yeah, we can't summon on permanent banner forever. We're gonna get to the point where it's like, you know, we have the LDs we need. We kind of need like a role player for whatever RGB unit we're looking for. As lovely as the RGBs are, or the LDs are, of course, like your RGBs are also important. So let's hit that. Is there anything in here? No, I think so. Candy party 5 days and 6 hours. So I think this event drops with you every time that you start then. I don't know, because this is the Dazzler puzzle is the one that we all have this week, so I don't know. Can't remember really if there's anything in this stuff. I don't think there's a whole lot. Some gems and stuff, so otherwise I think we're good to summon. This looks correct to me, so we'll just hit into this. Okay, we got an SSR. This would be 30 in that, I think. Is that right? Okay. Well, I have had some luck with Veronica's coming early on my accounts, so maybe we'll get something here. We will see. I think the permanent banner should be an option for those who want to take a risk and get all these cheaper, not an option for us to get specific characters that we like or want, yeah. Yeah, I think they're going to definitely start rotating the RGB banners, just like they do in Epic 7. I would expect it to be basically the same thing. So we will get that eventually. I think they're still looking at how do we add events into the game, or how do we add more summons into the game in this area or that area to kind of help the player economy. You know, I think they're trying to find a balance between what's enough for free-to-play players to feel like they can get the SSR they want here and there, but not so much that the whales don't think that they need to stop spending, like it's okay to stop spending. So I think that's what they're working on now. Okay. All right, wonderful. I was a little worried I was gonna have to farm chapter 2 here, so we will see. There's no way. Okay. Wrong one. Wrong LD. Could get a triple, technically, I think, at this point still, but yeah, just not the right LD. We can see if we can get another 10 pull and see if we get anything out of that, but you've got to love that a level 4 can get a red shadow print too if you get good enough summoning luck. Pass. I don't know if there's anything. I don't think there's anything in here this early on that you could get. Just some gems. event. I don't know if there's anything in here. Maybe we can get something this way? I don't know if there's... I guess there's technically a summon there. Okay. I'll just skip right over that, I guess. There is 10 in here, but I would have to get 800 crystals for that. That would have been smart too. That would have been pretty smart to get right away. If you guys didn't know, there is that bundle in the Ziada event. You can get 10 for 800. I would go for it. It is worth it. And then there's no way that we're getting anything like just a straight up summon in here anyway, so. So that put us at 3, and then we've only got 2 there, so we can do all 5, I guess. There we go. You'd play on this one? I don't know. I mean, they're all good characters, but Yelly, I feel like Yelly just is instantly taking all your lattices. Like, you already know that you have to force feed her those to make her do what she needs to do. So we can pick up one of these, I guess. This would be an incredible stroke of luck to get something useful here. All right. Yeah, it's probably the end of that then. One more we can stuff into the machine here. Okay. All right. Well, we can go ahead and check out the global account. We'll see what's going on with that, and then the Europe server account, and then we'll probably head over to Silver and Blood today then. She is my first invested DPS, and I'm enjoying it. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, that is crazy. It's crazy how the same thing keeps happening. I keep getting disappointed by rerolling. Yelly. Wait. Yelly is your first... Do you have a Messiah? On your account or no? Just the Yelly? Or did you have the, like, Lily Yelly? Was that what your account was? I guess we can pick this up. Permanent summon. This is just crazy. Like, this is honestly insane that this is what this is what you're looking at if you are, like, past 8 days into the game and you did your targeted summon already, that there's only, this is all you guys are looking at. Or that I'm looking at too, but yeah. Yeah, to be this low on these banners already is kind of odd. Oh, we're gonna do bad things, guys. Look away, kids. Alright. We'll see what we get here, I guess. You started with Yelly Messiah, okay. I was wondering if you had the Messiah or the Lily. Yeah, so you chose then Yelly over Messiah. What made you choose Yelly? Because you get Gray for free. Did you feel that the Yelly just had longer lasting utility than Messiah, or what was it for you? I don't really care about Yelly on this account, and I can pull her in here anyway, so we'll just go for this, I think. Okay, how many vices do we get? There's 2. No, don't show me that. 3 in a row. I'll take the Didding dupe, though, if I didn't have him maxed. Yeah. Oh, we're at, we're not too far in here, but we're at, yeah, 19 summons in, so. In 2 months, I will be guaranteed another, maybe? Could be longer. You think she's better for PvE? I prefer her look. I prefer female characters, yeah. Well, I know exactly what you mean there, my guy. Obviously. Obviously, we prefer the female characters. But yeah. Triple harmony. What does that mean? Alright. I'm getting strange things here. I guess I'll take these. Cool. Put some bundles in there. Did I have anything else in... No, I don't have anything else in event there. Bunch of stuff in here. I've not been on my global server account in a couple days, so we have some stuff sitting here waiting for us. I'm still in a union, which is a pretty bad sign for being gone for like 4 days. Yep, that's not good. I guess I'll throw something in here. I'm just going with the Lien just because I don't want to sit on fragments of stuff. Yeah, definitely. You can hit that. Hit that. On my first account, I played Messiah, and I thought he was super handsome, but I lost the fun in him. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't quite lost the fun in him yet. I think he's an absolute monster. Of course, for single target burst damage, not as good as Didding, but maybe does Yelly? How do you feel about Yelly taking the role of Didding? Is she kind of at that damage level for single target, or what's your thoughts there? Might be another summon here too. No? Those are the weekly quests. Current quests: empower any module more times, and I would get a summon. Doesn't that get you up in the morning? Almost there too. Damn, the ads in this video are ridiculous. I need to find maybe a different music video. Yeah. Alrighty then. I'm not sure where we're at on pity on this account. We're pretty far away, I'm guessing we are. 42, yeah, we'd only be halfway then. Alright, yeah. Yeah, if I could get a Lily or a Shadow Sign in this account, I'd be a lot more excited about playing it. Not that it's a bad account. It is good. I've got Messiah, I've got Mio, I've got Heinrich. Got the other players in the game here too. I've got the Ziada, the Tiamat. Holden, very happy to have Klaus. So definitely good good SSRs in this account. Just you know, it's fun to play with like a Shadow Sign now or a Lily. So we can just probably have this run Nico Nana. I don't know why it wasn't anyway. Run that on Hell mode, and oh, it's only still only a 1-star. Let's see what the team is here. Yes, when I played Messiah, I felt strange having to build Didding, having him. As Yelly, I didn't feel the need to build the Didding. I'm just building the Didding to have one more DPS option for content with 2 teams. Yeah. Yeah. That's good though that Yelly is filling that role for you that way then. Because obviously here, you know, same thing on both accounts, global and Europe. I have to build the Didding and the Messiah, because the Messiah is great for AoE, outstanding for AoE. But his single target is just not, it's not going to hit Didding's levels, so yeah. Yeah. Don't know if there's a way to make this faster at the moment. I'll just let that, or safer. Let's let it run. Haven't tried Sharon yet. Green Boss. What is it in here you want? I know some people like the Halloween and the Golden Lion, I think, was the two that people like in here. Maybe that. I've never heard of this one, the Dark Moon one, though. Looks like it has dots. Or no, something excluding a dot. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to hop back on here and start grinding this stuff up again, but for now I'm going to hop over to Silver and Blood. We're going to check that out. We can check the Europe server account out here first to see if I can run anything else, and then just use up the energy I've got. Then yeah. It's a mix of single and area damage, but I haven't seen the potential for area damage yet because I haven't farmed Revelation yet. But I think she is the craziest and most complete DPS in PvE. Well, obviously it's great she brings the AoE decreased defense. She is neutral element, so she's better than Zyada at landing the decreased defense, but you think she's beyond Zyada levels too? We got that done. How am I running? Oh, Whitney. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. We could actually do the first, the 60, and run that. Yeah. I don't know if there's a way to extend the amount of battles you do while you're inside of the battle. Yeah, no, I don't think so. We'll just have to hop back in here. I felt a little worse in Doki Doki in my experience with Zyada, but not that much worse. Alright. Yeah, obviously for my Lily account, I'm looking at Zyada pretty closely. I'd like to hold on to my targeted summon until I get a Zyada or a Kloss, and I think I will. Maybe. You can use Messiah, and I've got one dupe, but I think I would need probably 3 dupes before Messiah is like, alright, yeah, you can run him in Doki Doki, because he needs higher quality gear, than Zyada would need, so I'm a little hesitant to commit to using Messiah for Doki Doki. Okay, yeah. We can... Where are we at here? Not really that close. Alright. Oh, there are several that are using Yelly. Is it a double DPS comp with Yelly, or does Yelly carry all the damage? Or is it like a Ramoka Yelly kind of thing? There. A lot of comps with only Yelly soloing. Yeah, I guess she's, I guess I was wrong about her then. She's, obviously she's doing way more damage than I had originally suspected she would, so, definitely a good thing there then. Well, Silver and Blood wants to update, and I don't have enough space on my computer, allegedly, so... What are we deleting? I wonder. Huh. You guys think I should delete Polarium Play? That's like... Or I could toss my emulator, because I was going to try the Moomoo emulator and see if that works better for me than LD Player did. Or I could do both. In both my accounts, I reached level 40 with Zyada at level 40. I can tell you as a comparison, Zyada Hell 4 and Yeli 3.5. Both with Nico Nana's pet 3.5, trying to show you the difference I felt. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty comparable then. Hey, did you turn the internet off? Oh. Am I live? Can you see me? Really? Sorry guys, I'm having some trouble here. On my end, it doesn't look like I'm streaming, but apparently I am. So. What's that? Yeah. Alright, I think we're back, guys. Looks like stream is good again, so alright. Okay. I might have to go ahead and or so. Yeah. We will just probably have